GB. She fights out of Liverpool, England, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022. The Empress, Alicia Napoleon, fighting out of New York. This middleweight won the championship back in 2018.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Lindenhurst, New York, here is the women's super middleweight champion of the world, the Empress, Alicia Napoleon Espinosa.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They both want the knockout. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Goes down about that technique on that headshot. Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Give me your
count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and you've got to believe she knows she's losing here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Just missed with that jab. Nice counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. About Alicia in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy, does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
There's nothing quite like a fight night at night under the stars.
It's been a long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable. And by the sense of it, it's night time now. They're waiting for that big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fight shoulders to get that job done and perform.
That counter shot lands. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Natasha Jonas in trouble. How are they still standing?
Green Days now needs to steady the...
Whoa! And Miss GB goes down. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Great round.
Great round.
On to the third. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Neither fighter willing to slow down. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Oh, and Jonas stays with that shot. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the...
And the Empress is down! I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again. Assassination! What a shot!